The air is still, and yet there is a presence that you can almost feel before you see. Shadows seem to stretch just a little longer, and a quiet hum vibrates in the corners of your mind. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and know that what is about to unfold will touch the deepest parts of your spirit. There is a power surrounding you now, one that has waited patiently for you to recognize it. Even in moments when you feel weak or uncertain, it is there, shielding and guiding with unwavering strength. You may not have noticed it before, but Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, stronger than the challenges you have faced or will face. Every breath you take carries with it the presence of courage and protection. Invisible yet undeniable, this energy weaves around your life, fortifying your heart, mind, and soul. There is nothing you can do to diminish it, for it is eternal and vast, touching every corner of your being. Feel the pulse in your chest, that rhythm that matches the universe itself. It is Archangel Michael's energy moving through you, a reminder that you are never alone. Amen. This strength is not loud or chaotic, it does not demand attention, yet it cannot be ignored. Even when the world seems to push against you with relentless force, Archangel Michael is there, standing between you and fear. You may sense warmth or coolness, a lightness or heaviness, each a signal of the protection enveloping you. The way forward becomes clearer as you allow yourself to surrender to this divine guidance. Obstacles shrink, not because they cease to exist, but because the support you now carry makes them insignificant. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and let this truth embed itself into the core of your soul. Even silence is filled with messages when you attune yourself to this energy. You feel a pull toward courage, a nudge to move forward even when uncertainty clouds the path. Each step you take resonates with strength, as if unseen wings are carrying you higher and higher, above the struggles that once seemed insurmountable. Amen. You do not need to understand every layer of this power. Some things are not meant for the mind, but for the heart to feel and accept. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and trust that your life is being carefully guarded in ways that you may never see but will always benefit from. The force surrounding you is both shield and sword, both gentle caress and firm command. It whispers reassurance in moments of doubt and stands firm when you face the unseen. This presence is unwavering, timeless, and resolute, reminding you that no harm can truly reach your essence. Let this energy move freely through every part of your being. Feel it settle in your chest, your shoulders, your mind, your hands. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, and it will continue to grow as you acknowledge it and allow it to guide your steps. Amen. There are moments when life will challenge your patience, your strength, and your faith. In these moments, the protective force of Archangel Michael becomes your anchor, holding steady even as the storm rages around you. You may not see the exact form of this guidance, but you will feel the results, like calm waves spreading through a restless sea. Every challenge you face becomes a moment for courage, a chance to step into the light with renewed determination. You carry within you an unseen army, a presence that shields, strengthens, and empowers. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and know that each act of courage is magnified by this divine support. Even when you are unaware, even when fear or doubt creeps in, you are enveloped in a power that cannot be shaken. It strengthens your mind, fortifies your spirit, and renews your heart. There is nothing more beautiful than the quiet confidence that comes from knowing that you are protected by such a force. Amen. This is not a temporary blessing or a fleeting comfort. It is an enduring power, always present, always active, waiting for you to acknowledge it. Let it flow through your veins, through your thoughts, through every corner of your life. You are never truly alone, and the universe itself conspires with Archangel Michael to keep you safe and strong. In moments of despair, this energy lifts you. In moments of indecision, it guides you. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and let your steps become deliberate, filled with strength and clarity, as though unseen hands are guiding your path. Even when you falter, even when life presses upon you, Archangel Michael's presence remains unwavering. You are never too small or too insignificant for this power to reach you. Amen. There is an intensity to this energy that is both awe-inspiring and gentle. It strengthens without breaking, guides without controlling, and protects without intrusion. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and understand that surrendering to this force does not make you weak, it allows you to become more resilient, more alive, more connected to the divine. Your mind begins to expand as you accept the protection and guidance offered. Thoughts of fear dissolve as courage takes their place. You feel lighter, freer, and more capable of facing life's uncertainties because Archangel Michael walks beside you. Amen. The feeling is almost electric, a buzzing presence that you cannot ignore once you begin to notice it. It flows through your energy, realigning, repairing, and rejuvenating. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and embrace this sensation fully, letting it renew your faith in your own strength. It is as if an invisible armor surrounds you, soft to the touch but impenetrable to harm. Every step, every decision, every quiet moment of reflection is accompanied by this sacred shield. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, and it is always active, even in the shadows where you cannot see it. Amen. The world can feel chaotic, filled with forces that seek to pull you down or confuse your path. In these times, the guidance and protection offered to you by Archangel Michael is not just helpful, it is essential. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow this realization to calm your mind and steady your heart. Even in darkness, you are never unguarded. This presence watches over you, illuminates the path, and cuts through confusion. Its strength is constant, reliable, and unwavering, a force that cannot be swayed by circumstance or fear. Amen. Your awareness of this protection begins to grow, expanding into areas you never realized needed shielding. Thoughts that once paralyzed you now dissolve in the light of courage. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and know that every act of trust you make strengthens the connection you share with this divine force. It is not a distant power, but one that works intimately with every aspect of your life. The protection you receive is active, not passive. It interacts, responds, and adapts. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, reaching into places where you need it most, often before you even know it. Amen. There is a rhythm to this connection, a silent harmony that flows beneath the surface of everyday life. You feel it in your heart, your intuition, and your very breath. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and let this rhythm guide your actions, inspire your thoughts, and calm your soul. There is a stillness that comes over you now, almost like the world itself is pausing to honor the presence that surrounds you. Every heartbeat seems to echo with a resonance that is both soothing and electrifying. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and let this presence remind you that even in silence, you are never unprotected. The energy feels like a soft wind brushing past your skin, yet it carries the weight of the universe's strength. It penetrates the layers of worry, doubt, and fear, replacing them with courage that is quiet but undeniable. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, touching places you never realized needed healing and guidance. You can feel the difference in your breathing, steadying and grounding as if unseen hands are gently placing you in balance. Every tension you carry begins to dissolve, and your spirit rises with a subtle, unshakable confidence. Amen. There is a moment, fleeting yet eternal, when the world seems to shimmer just a little brighter. It is in this space that the divine energy of Archangel Michael reaches into your life, fortifying you in ways words can barely capture. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow your soul to receive this strength fully. This presence does not force its way into your life, but it is impossible to ignore when you open your heart. It is patient, ever waiting for you to acknowledge its existence, ready to wrap around your fears and transform them into courage. You feel an unseen support beneath your feet, steadying every step and preparing you for all that is ahead. Amen. There is a sensation, almost like fire and water combined, that flows through your chest and spreads outward into your entire being. It is warmth that is fierce yet gentle, powerful yet nurturing. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and feel this energy as it awakens parts of your spirit that have long been dormant. You may notice subtle changes in the way you think, act, and even dream. Every instinct becomes sharper, every hesitation lighter, every choice imbued with a clarity that feels almost sacred. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, not in a way that overwhelms, but in a way that strengthens the very core of who you are. Amen. Even when the world feels heavy, even when burdens weigh on your shoulders, this presence does not falter. It moves quietly alongside you, shifting obstacles, clearing paths, and providing a silent reassurance that all is as it should be. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and remember that no matter the storm, you are wrapped in protection that transcends human understanding. The power surrounding you is both sword and shield, both light and shadow, guiding you with unwavering precision. You do not need to question it, analyze it, or prove it, you only need to accept it. Amen. Feel the subtle vibrations in your mind as the energy of Archangel Michael aligns every thought and emotion. It is as though your consciousness itself is being lifted, expanding into spaces of courage and clarity. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and let yourself be immersed in this divine presence completely. You may sense the energy radiating outward, touching those around you in ways you cannot see but can feel. It is a ripple of strength, calm, and unwavering support, extending far beyond your immediate awareness. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, moving silently but with perfect intent. Amen. There is a sacred rhythm that pulses through you, a cadence of protection and empowerment that synchronizes with your very essence. Every moment, every decision, Every step is guided by this unseen yet profoundly present force. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow this rhythm to carry you through uncertainty, hesitation, and fear. It is not just protection, it is transformation, a shaping of your spirit into resilience and clarity. You may feel a subtle weight lifted from your shoulders, as though invisible chains have been removed. Amen. The world will continue to test you, but this energy is not fleeting or temporary. It is steadfast, unmovable, and always present, even when life seems to shift beneath your feet. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and know that each challenge you face is softened by a divine hand guiding you safely through. There is a warmth that spreads through your heart now, a glow that seems to illuminate the shadowed parts of your soul. This is Archangel Michael's presence, entering every crevice, every corner, every hidden chamber of your being. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, offering both strength and serenity in equal measure. Amen. Even as you move through your daily life, you are not alone. There is an unseen companion, a guardian force that stands beside you, ready to intervene in ways both subtle and profound. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and trust that this presence is always working for your highest good. You may notice small synchronicities, moments of inexplicable clarity, or a sudden courage that arises when you need it most. These are the signs, the gentle whispers of the divine energy that flows around and through you. Amen. Your spirit becomes attuned to this presence, sensing even the slightest variations in its energy. You feel the difference in your decisions, your relationships, and even the direction your life takes. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and embrace these moments of connection fully, allowing them to deepen your trust and courage. This is a power that does not fade with time, but grows with every acknowledgement, every act of faith, and every moment of surrender. You are becoming more attuned, more aligned, and more empowered than you ever imagined possible. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, and it will continue to shape and guide your life in ways you may not yet see. Amen. There is a profound peace that settles over you now, a calm that surpasses understanding. Even when storms rage around you, this energy remains untouched, a sanctuary of unwavering support. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow this peace to anchor your spirit firmly, as though nothing could ever disturb your soul again. You may feel a tingling sensation along your arms, a lightness in your chest, or a gentle pressure in your head as the energy moves through you. These are not just sensations but confirmations of connection, proofs of a power that exists beyond the visible world. Amen. And now, as this presence surrounds you completely, you may sense the urge to express gratitude or acknowledgement. You can feel it in your heart, a desire to give back even as you receive. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The energy that surrounds you continues to build, each moment adding layers of protection, courage, and empowerment. It is as if an invisible force is weaving around your body, mind, and soul, reinforcing every part of your being with strength you have never known. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and step into the fullness of this power without hesitation. Even when you cannot see it, the energy flows with perfect precision, anticipating your needs, guarding your path, and fortifying your spirit. This is not imagination or wishful thinking. It is the tangible, undeniable presence of a divine protector. Amen. There is a quiet intensity in the air around you, as though the very space is aware of the divine presence that surrounds your being. Every breath feels heavier with purpose, infused with the power of protection and guidance that only Archangel Michael can provide. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow this force to flow through your heart and mind, awakening courage you did not know you had. The power moves around you like a living current, invisible yet tangible, wrapping itself around your body and soul with gentle insistence. Each step you take is now guided, supported, and strengthened in ways that feel both subtle and profound. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, reaching into every part of your life, both seen and unseen, to fortify and protect. You may feel your spirit lifting, as if lightness replaces the burdens you have carried for years. It is a sensation of liberation, yet it also brings responsibility, a reminder that this gift is meant to guide your actions and decisions. Amen. Even when fear or doubt begins to creep in, this presence is unyielding, steadying you with an unwavering resolve. You are never without support, never without guidance, and never without protection, no matter how the world may appear. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and know that your life is held in sacred hands that will never falter. There is a vibrancy to this energy, a living, breathing force that pulses with life and intention. It moves with purpose, weaving through your thoughts, your heart, and even your dreams. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, not because it forces itself upon you, but because it strengthens your soul from within. Amen. The presence around you is active, not passive, moving to protect, guide, and illuminate. Even when your consciousness is unaware, this force works tirelessly to shield you from harm, to guide your steps, and to awaken the courage that lies dormant. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow this energy to transform uncertainty into confidence, weakness into strength, and hesitation into clarity. There is a deep warmth that spreads from your chest outward, a reassurance that touches every part of your being. It is gentle yet powerful, comforting yet commanding, a balance that only the divine can achieve. Amen. You are becoming more attuned with every moment, sensing shifts in the world around you that once went unnoticed. Small signs, subtle nudges, and flashes of insight now appear with clarity, each one a message of encouragement and support. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and trust that every sign is a reminder of the strength that surrounds you and the guidance that follows your every step. The energy feels like a shield yet also a current, protecting while simultaneously propelling you forward. It is as though you have been wrapped in armor that is alive, breathing, and responsive to your needs. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, and it grows with every act of acknowledgement, every step of faith, and every moment of surrender to the divine. Amen. Even in the midst of chaos, you can feel this power, a quiet but unwavering presence that guides and protects without fail. It is patient, waiting for you to accept its embrace fully, and relentless in its dedication to your safety and growth. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow yourself to step fully into this protection, knowing it is absolute and eternal. There is a rhythm that pulses through your being, aligning your mind, heart, and soul with an energy that is infinite and unwavering. You feel yourself becoming stronger, clearer, and more empowered with each passing moment. Amen. The presence is not distant. It is here, intimately woven into your life, guiding even the smallest of decisions and fortifying the most challenging of moments. Start. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and recognize that this energy is your constant companion, ready to rise to meet every need and every trial. It is as if your very essence has been infused with courage, strength, and divine protection. You may notice a new confidence emerging, subtle yet undeniable, empowering you to face every challenge with clarity and grace. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, extending into your life with precision and unwavering intent. Amen. Every day, this presence grows stronger in your awareness, reinforcing your connection to the divine and the protective forces that move around you. It is not bound by time or space, working silently yet powerfully to strengthen every part of your being. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow yourself to fully integrate this energy into your life, letting it guide your path with unwavering certainty. You may feel the protective current flowing down your arms, into your legs, and throughout your entire body, anchoring you to the divine source of strength. Each cell of your being vibrates with resilience, courage, and clarity. Amen. Even when life presents uncertainty, the presence of Archangel Michael transforms it into opportunity, a chance to grow and rise above limitations. You are never unguarded, never unsupported, and never alone, regardless of the challenges that appear before you. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow this truth to permeate every thought, every breath, and every moment of your existence. The energy surrounding you feels alive, almost sentient, responding to the flow of your intentions and desires with perfect precision. You are not simply a recipient but a participant, an active partner in the creation of your own strength and protection. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, and it expands as you acknowledge, trust, and surrender to its influence. Amen. There is a stillness that settles over you now, a calm that surpasses understanding and transcends the chaos of the world. Even in moments of confusion, despair, or fear, this energy remains constant, a steady foundation on which your spirit can rest. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and embrace this sanctuary fully, knowing that you are eternally protected, guided, and empowered. It feels as though the air itself hums with purpose, vibrating with the energy of courage, protection, and divine intention. Every thought becomes clearer, every action more deliberate, every breath filled with the reassurance of unwavering strength. Amen. The power surrounding you is not passive but active, flowing, responding, and shaping your path in ways both subtle and profound. You may feel nudges, insights, and impulses that guide your steps, leading you toward the highest good. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and trust that these movements are the divine force of protection manifesting in your life. There is a fire that ignites quietly within your heart, a warmth that fuels courage and resilience. It does not burn destructively but rather illuminates the path ahead, providing clarity, strength, and unwavering support. Archangel Michael's power is stronger than you imagine, and it grows with every acknowledgement, every act of faith, and every quiet moment of surrender. Amen. Even when you cannot see it, the energy moves around you like a protective shield and guiding light, touching every part of your life. It is active, responsive, and ever-present, ready to step in and guide you at every turn. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and accept this presence fully, letting it empower your steps, your thoughts, and your heart. The world may feel heavy at times, but this energy does not waver. It stands constant, unshaken, and endlessly patient, offering strength, courage, and protection whenever you need it. Amen. Your spirit begins to rise as you acknowledge this presence, feeling the layers of doubt, fear, and uncertainty lifting with each breath. It is a liberation that cannot be measured but only felt, a quiet empowerment that grows steadily and surely. Start, my beloved child, Archangel Michael says, and allow this force to expand within you, shaping your life with divine precision and care.